what's happening, everybody? Back with another video where today we'll be doing what if Deku has Sonic's abilities, part 3. And before I start the what if, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. I think that's what you call it. And comment down below any what ifs you want. And link to everything about me is in the description below. So let's get started. So last time we left off, Deku just passed easily the entrance exam. He easily passed the entrance exam, and this is where the story really kicks in. So before they go to UA, let's say on a break, on like a Saturday, Deku gets his letter very late in the afternoon, and like both his parents are there, and like they hear the doorbell, the letter's there, they send it in for Izuku, right? And then once they get the letter, Izuku sees that he passed, but he didn't watch it by himself. He watched it with like his whole family. So not only does he know that he passed, but his family passed. And then his dad, he was like, "Yo, let's celebrate this like tomorrow. Obviously not today. It's late, so just get ready for tomorrow." So everyone gets excited. Everyone's excited for tomorrow. So Deku is getting ready. So the next day, Deku he's getting hyped and stuff, but he asks his dad, before we could do anything, let me at least go and train somewhere. And then Deku's like, okay, but hurry back home. I got a present for you. And so Deku, he's like training. He's like, he puts these weights on his legs. I'm gonna say that this training is mostly for his legs. Like, he sometimes does strength training so that he doesn't just have speed, but also has strength. So like, if he punches someone, he actually packs a punch. So yeah. And so he's training hard. He pushed, cause he tests himself. He sees, okay, so I'm gonna run at my max speed with my quirk with this amount of weight. If I run too easily with that amount of weight, I'm gonna increase it by 100. So the fastest he would go at max speed, which is 750 something miles per hour, or 760, somewhere around there. So he's gonna try this. So he reaches, I'm gonna say he reaches at about 3,000 pounds. That seems like a lot. I think let's lower it down. 1,500 pounds is the highest he will go at his max speed, without like feeling like the speed is different. So he tries running it in that speed, and then like he trains for, I'm gonna say 3-4 hours. He does that for 4 hours, and he's able to gain somewhat control of it a little bit. And so I'm gonna say, sorry about that. That was my phone. Yeah, it was ringing. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Deku trains for 4 hours straight. I think I said he does not get one for all, or someone in the first part said no one for all. So he trains. I'm gonna say that during part 2, I don't think I said this in part 2, but part 2, Deku, his dad gives him like a special training ground in his backyard where he can like train his like EMP blasts, like his electric shock or something like that. He he gives him something like that, and uh, he goes there and he stays in there for 2 hours. So he trains for 6 hours. That's like almost the entire day he trains. And then once he's done, before the day is like almost over for him, Deku's dad, he tells him, like, he calls, like, right when he was about to like right as he finishes training, his dad calls him up. He tells Izuku that, well, the present I'm giving you is these rings, all right. And then Izuku's like, what are these rings for specifically? Deku's dad's like, so throughout the couple of months while you were training, I decided to help make like these teleportation rings. They can take you anywhere around probably the world. And yeah, they can take you anywhere, just anywhere, like that. And hopefully you use these to your advantage and not like, yeah, like use these whenever you got to, all right? And make sure you keep your powers in check. Because we don't want someone else taking your quirk or anything. And this is, I'm giving a flashback, alright? So, back in part one, I didn't tell you this because I was thinking maybe after the entrance exam, I might explain this. So, I'm gonna say Deku, in part one, when I didn't explain none of this, I kind of left it out there. Deku, he supposedly has a quirk. I think I said in part one quirk with the air quotes, but I don't think y'all would like catch that. So Deku, he does have a quirk, but it's not really a quirk. So Deku's dad is a flashback. So Deku's dad, he goes back. So Deku's dad goes in his mind, like, of him meeting a blue small dude, 4 foot, blue hedgehog before Izuku was about to get a quirk. And his dad knew that he was going to be dubbed quirkless. So, the blue hedgehog, 4 foot, he is, they're both best friends, let's say. Deku's dad and the blue hedgehog. And y'all could probably already guess who this blue hedgehog already is. It's Sonic, obviously. But Sonic, he's been working with Deku's dad for a while now. And then even Sonic trusts him enough that he can have his hair, have one of Sonic's hair. And then he said, make sure this doesn't go into the wrong hands. If it does, the world might be done for. And then once before they went to the quirk doctor, I didn't tell y'all this, but when Deku was eating, Deku's dad put like one of Sonic's hairs into the cereal bowl that Deku was eating. And then Deku, he felt a weird sensation. That's like, I think I said that Deku felt a weird sensation in his body, but he didn't care less. It was cereal, and it was his favorite cereal, so he still ate it. And then like he felt something in his stomach. It's like powers overflowing through him. It's like when Deku ate the All Might's hair. It's like that, except it's not for strength, it's for speed. So yeah, so Deku's dad telling him to make sure no one tries to take your power at whatever cost. He says that maybe sooner or later he might tell him the reality, like when he feels like he's ready to know the truth about his powers. And Deku's dad has it all in his head. He even wrote it down on a piece of paper, just in case if someone does try to come after him, and someone does come after him. Uh, I'm gonna say probably after, but someone does go after Deku's dad. Um, so I might do this in part 4, or probably this part. Who knows? Uh, so Deku's getting ready to go to UA. Deku's dad gave him the rings. He tells him to be careful out there, and Deku, he just says goodbye. Like, he gives both his parents a hug and then leaves. He just runs to school, but he's running at half his speed. So he's running about like 400 miles an hour to school, just because he doesn't want to go. Because if he goes too fast, because like he knows his limit, he goes too fast, the glass breaks, sonic boom probably kills everyone around him. So he tries to minimize how fast he goes. So I would say that in the classroom, hold on real quick. So Deku, he runs into 1A. Like, he runs, he stops, he sees the door, he's like, holy crap. How big are these people? he's wondering, is there like a giantification type quirks? Like, I feel like, yeah. But he just walks in, he sees Bakugo and Ida. I'm gonna say in the picture, you gotta see the picture. The Bakugo is Sonic's World Shadow, pretty much. You can already tell by the picture. That's what it's gonna be like for Bakugo and Deku. So Bakugo sees Deku. He's like, so you made it to 1A, cause like he expected Deku to get into 1A, but he doesn't know if who got first and who got last. Deku doesn't know who got first either until Aizawa shows the ratings, like all of the people that are in 1A. Excuse me. So Deku, he sees that Bakugo. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then Ida runs to him, and then Deku, he doesn't flinch at all because Ida can only run 100 miles per hour, and I think that's without reciprocal burst. And Deku's like, in another league, he's higher than Ida. Like, Ida, he's just running to him and just bowing to him. It's like, I'm sorry for being really disrespectful because, like, yo, he's faster than him. He outclasses Ida. Literally outclasses him. And then Deku, he's like, hey, calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Just calm down. And Ida's like, I'm Tanya Ida. And then Deku's like, yeah. I know. I heard that from when you're talking to Bakugo. He says my name is Zuko Midoriya. Same thing as the anime, pretty much. Uraka does come in, but like, I'm gonna say that she has a more bigger crush than she does in the anime, because Deku did more than just punch the robot. He literally just punched it, came back and actually saved her in a nick of time. Like, he did more than he did in the anime. If you watched part 2, that is. So Deku, he's like, oh, it's you. And he's asking if she was okay. But then Uraraka's like, yeah, I'm fine, but you though, cause like she's like, cause Deku, he punched the robot, it was set flying. He literally landed on like a building. He got a couple of scratches and bruises. I'm gonna say that, but he was fine other than that. And Uh, and then like, and then Aizawa comes in. I'm gonna say that Aizawa he actually takes some interest in Deku because like he saw the footage, and then like I'm gonna say that Aizawa, instead of just flat out saying there's gonna be a good save, he's gonna be like, okay, so look, listen to me very carefully, everyone. Now, he's gonna be like, he shows the rating. Like first, he shows the highlight of every single one of the students, every single one, and then he should like once he gets to Izuku Midoriya, everyone sees his biggest highlight, and like everyone that wasn't in the same room that Deku was is like surprised, but like they were shocked at the sheer power that Deku can do. And I'm gonna say that, and everyone's just shocked. They saw the their placements. Everyone obviously knew Deku was gonna get first because it's pretty obvious. And everyone's like, but as I was like, he should like once he shows everyone he's like, okay, we're gonna have an exam to test all y'all like strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll see what we can improve from there. And then like he throws like Deku, he throws the ball. I'm gonna say he puts a little more of a shock, and then he uses the ring. No, actually, no, he does not use the ring because like his dad says to only use it in emergency, so he doesn't use the rings at all. He throws the ball with a little bit of a shock, sends it, and then he makes his hands like like when like you put like you go like a so now Deku he throws he does like that circle thing where like you swing your hand like it's like you like in those cartoons where they like swing their hands like in a circle like those arm circle thingies. Like he does that really really fast and just launches the ball with a little bit of electric shock to coming out of it, and everyone's surprised about it. But then like even Aizawa kind of realizes that he's holding back a little bit because he knows like his core can make him go like to the speed of sound. And then Aizawa's like he even calls Deku out like not now though, but later on he will call Deku out. And then everyone does their things. Like he beats everyone except for the grip strength and the ball throw. Like those are the only two that he lost in. But he got in second place in both. Soji beat him and Uraraka beat him with Infinity. So as I pulls it up, Deku he's like second. No, yeah, he's first. But then as I was like he says Deku like he said that at the beginning that he was gonna expel anyone who comes last. But then when he says Izuku, everyone was like, wait, so he's gonna expel the ones who's in first? He's like, and then he like, I know you was holding it back. And then Deku was like, well, it's for a good reason. And like everyone was like, he didn't even decline it. Like he didn't even deny it. And then as I was like, what's your reasoning? Well, if I were to go at my max, it creates a sonic boom, and like all the windows, like I've done it before. Like when I first did it, it broke all the windows, and I almost killed everyone that was near me. So, and then I saw was like, damn, bro, he has that kind of speed and strength. He's like, I didn't want to blow anyone away. That's why there's like at a certain point where I don't go above or don't go near. I try to not go higher than 700 to 650 miles per hour. That's the highest I would ever go. Like if it was an emergency situation that I had to go all out, well, the place better be empty or there better be no people in that vicinity if I needed to go all out. But I'm gonna say that Deku he thinks that because that's what almost happened to him as a kid. But like that only happens when he goes beyond the speed of sound. I'm gonna say that at one point he reaches 2,000 or 1,500 miles per hour, and that's what all the things that he says comes to reality at one point. So I'm gonna just leave it off for now, or maybe I could just go into part. Or no, I could just go with the hero versus villains. So this next day, hero versus villains. He gets ready. All Might he bursts through the door, and All Might bursts through the door. He's like, I am here, like I've come through the door like a hero, and then everyone's like, yeah, like everyone's surprised. Even I mean, Deku, he's seen his fair share of how many times he's seen All Might, because he trained with All Might. Even though he did not get one for all, he still trained with All Might just to like get some combat training into it. So, so who Deku's hero costume? I'm gonna say Deku. He's gonna have like I'm gonna say y'all know Sonic Boom, right? Where Sonic has like the bandages and stuff. He's gonna have something like that. He's gonna have the same shoes as he does in the movie. But I'm gonna say Deku wears shorts, a short sleeve shirt, but it's like an electricity bolt on like the sides. I mean, I was thinking like maybe same hero costume as the anime, except instead of having like pants and like long sleeve shirt, he's gonna have like a t-shirt and like shorts. And instead of just like the lines, like the stripes, he's gonna have like lightning bolts. And then Deku, he's not gonna have a mask. Just he's gonna have like that mask, but like he's not gonna have that hood that he has. So yeah, Deku has that kind of costume. It's like a summer clothes, but yeah, it's for his costume. So everyone walks out like everyone sees that Deku has like normal clothing. It's like, well, I mean he has nice shoes, and I'm gonna say instead of the shoes being red, it's gonna be green, and like everything else is green. So I'm thinking, why not make like probably like the same shoes that he does in the anime? So like probably black. He has like the Iron Souls. It's like the shoes that he has in anime season 3, but remove the Iron Souls and remove that double kick thingy that like the thing that he kicks it and then it hits it up and doubles the amount of damage. So none of that. It's just that. So I'm gonna say Deku doesn't really need a lot of gear, but like he will have one support item on him in the future. So yeah. So everything happens the same as the anime. They get ready for the teams. Everyone like Deku, Uraraka, Banko versus Ida. Let's start. So Deku he's getting ready, and Uraraka's like it's like the fated battle between rivals. And everything the same as the anime, but like Deku, he knows like I know he was fully aware of the anime that he knew Baku was gonna be the first one to attack. Like he was less cautious in the anime, so I'm gonna say that Deku he runs quickly and like he sees everywhere in like 1 second. He hears that Baku's gonna come after him, so he's like more cautious. He's more careful. So I'm gonna say when Baku does surprise attack Deku, he goes as fast as he grabs Uraga, but like one hand, and then like he spins around Bakugo and then does like a spinning kick towards Bakugo. It slams him straight into a wall, and then and then Deku's like Uraga go like run, run, and then like okay, and then she does that. Uh, so the fight ensues. Bakugo, he's like mad somewhat, but like you see that Deku has grown like a crap ton since the last time they met, which was I think uh because like he knew he was gonna get into UA, like he knew. Even though he was cocky like he is in the anime, he knew about Deku was gonna get it. But like when he saw the footage and how he was able to get in, he he was just put in his place. He was like he was in his head like, God damn, that's impressive. Like even to like he would admit himself that that was impressive. And then like when he found out that he wasn't going all out, but he had an actual good reason for not going all out. He was like, so his quirk not only isn't amazing, but it's dangerous at the same time. He's lucky in that Bago is like, it's a good thing you're a hero. Like he's accepting the fact that it's a good thing he's a hero. Because if he was a villain, yeah, he would kill everyone in like blink of an eye. So yeah. So Deku he easily finishes off Deku Bakugo. He finishes Bakugo off, just finishes him. But like he does it like fashion. So like he's like Bakugo he pulls the pin. Deku ducks like he ducks under it, even though he still gets a little bit burned behind like on his neck. Like his shirt started burning up a little bit. He runs fast and then just punches Bakugo straight in the stomach, and then he sends him flying. And then Deku he's like, okay, I gotta run up to Uraraka as fast as I can, cause she's already there. By the time all this happens, she's already there. And this was before, I would say this before. So Deku he runs up to Uraraka and like at this like this was before like Uraraka was caught. So then Deku he does it quickly, and then when she sees about Uraraka's about to life, he goes about like quickly. He's like, like we don't want to give away his position. He doesn't know we have, like he said, we have the element of surprise on our side. So like Ida knows that Deku's fast, but he thinks that Baku's handling him, so he doesn't call Baku because like either he's the type of guy that would believe anything. He would believe anything, and so he's like he's gonna let him do his thing, but like Deku knows, I mean, Ida knows that Baku's gonna lose to him, but as long as he tries, he's all good. But Baku lost to Deku in like 5 seconds. Like right as the battle started, it ended. So Deku he's like, okay, so I'm gonna go run quickly across the pillars, but then Uraraka's like, cause like he knows that the lightning will spark out of him, so he's like so that's when she asked him, are you sure? Cause lightning comes out of you, and he's like, look, I'm able to control my lightning, so he runs and like he stops at a pillar, and the thing is Ida said that in the anime that he took everything out the room. So he took out everything in the room, nothing, so that Uraraka could be able to touch it. But that's what Ida did not realize is that Deku is able to control his lightning, and he can just move swiftly and without making footsteps because his shoes, like he made his shoes strong enough so that like he's able to put pressure in his shoes that won't break, but not too much pressure that you would hear the sound of its footsteps. That's what he made it somewhat like. And like he did this. Ida did not realize it because like if Ida did leave everything there, he would have noticed. Like if there was some papers laying there, he would notice that the papers like flying, and he would notice that Deku was there. But he moved everything, literally everything. So Deku gets there without getting detected. Uraraka like Deku's like quickly. I would say that Deku he runs back and then she tells her to make him lighter, like make herself lighter. And he does that and he sprints quickly. And then Deku he's like, okay, I don't know why I did that, but he just runs. He goes like an arch, and then he touches the bomb, and then that's it. That's over. Hero teams win. And everything happens the same as the anime, and I'm gonna just leave it off here. And next part, I'll be talking about the USGA. Maybe go a little bit into the sports festival and what happens to Deku's dad after this whole thing. So I'll see you guys next part. Peace.